Welcome YouTube to Complete Lifestyle, where we focus on becoming the best version of yourself. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, living their best life possible. Just know if you're in a low spot, a high is coming, but also understand if you're in a high spot, a low is coming. That's part of life. You always want to stay even keel. You always want to never get too high, never get too low. So first off, let's just go over all the little small things going on with Complete Lifestyle. You got my website, completelifestyle.co. So my merch is up there. My book is up there. The links for everything is up there. You can email me for one-on-one training, teaching. I do conferences. You name it, you let me know. I just like to talk to people and try to help as many people as possible. So always feel free to reach out. You can go through my Gmail. Moving forward to today's topic. Today, we are going to talk about streams of income. As you all know, there are 7 streams of income. I want you guys to walk through these streams of income with me and kind of understand where you are in your life and what you can add to it to help make your life a little bit easier. So, without further ado, let's dive straight in to stream number 1, which is earned income. Now, your earned income, everybody should be familiar with. It is your occupation, your job, your 9 to 5, whatever it is that you're doing to make your money when you go clock in or go set up or whatever. So let's go get a quick description of what earned income is. Money derived from paid work. Money from your job or if you're self-employed. And an example of those, like I mentioned earlier, will be your wages, your salaries, your bonuses, your commissions, tips, your net earnings from self-employment. This is basically the stream of income that everybody has for the most part. We all start out with a job, whether we have to go clock in, or some of us who are able to be self-employed, still a job, but that's your earned income, which is probably what most everybody has. Now let's jump into the second one. Your second stream of income is your profit income. Now, how do we define profit income? It is selling a service or product for more than they cost. So, a quick example of profit income is sales minus cost of goods sold. So, your total sales. So, whatever you sell for a profit is basically a profit income. So, if you have a service, lawn care would be a service, or a product. You sell something as small as a pen for a profit. So you subtract what you paid for it into what you actually made from it, and that's your profit income for your total sales. Now, some of these do run kind of together, have somewhat of the same definition. So if you hear something that you've kind of heard that sounds similar in one category that's in another category, just know some of these are similar. Moving on to the third stream of income, your dividend income. So your dividend income is when you buy a share in a company. You became a part owner of that company and you are entitled to dividend payments. Now, let me give you an example. If a company has 20 shares, a $20 share price, and pays a dividend of $1 per year, its dividend yield would be 5%. So basically, whatever the dividend is that you get, that percentage from what you purchase or what you buy is your dividend income. Moving on to the fourth stream of income. It is your interest income. And this is basically defined as earnings generated by investments, such as a savings account and certificates of deposits. So, When you put your money into a bank or into a savings account and you don't touch it, you just let it grow, and basically the bank will use your money to create the interest. Then what happens is they use your money, but while they're using your money, it creates interest. So that is your interest. So basically, another example is anything you invest in that yields a return, basically, is your interest. Next is your rental income. And I know that sounds kind of self-explanatory. Any payment you receive for the use of occupation of property. So your rental is whenever you're renting, if you own something and then you allow somebody to come there and stay there in your property, you have what is called rental income. So for example, rent. So if you if you don't own your property and you're renting, the money that you pay every month for your rent is your rental income. Is the person who's collecting the money, their rental income. Also, such things as pet fees, late fees, anything that's attached on that you have to pay for, that qualifies as rental income for that person. So a lot of us are familiar with it. That is why so many people are trying to get into real estate, is so they can capitalize. If you sell, you get a huge profit right up front, but if you rent, you get what is called rental income, and you'll get a monthly stipend, whatever the rent amount is, from the person occupying the space, building, apartment, house, etc., every month. Moving on to your capital gains income. Now, the definition of that is called the levy on the profit that an investor makes when an investment is sold. So I'll give you an example. You purchase 100 shares of stock for $120 per share. Your basis in the stock is $12,000. You later sell all 100 shares for $145 per share, or $14,500. Your capital gain would be $2,500. So that is the profit made from the capital gain. Moving on to the next piece of income stream, which is the last one, is your royalty income. And I know everybody knows what the word royalty means, or if you don't, basically it is the amount someone pays you to use your property after you subtract the expenses you have for the property. This also includes any payments you get from a patent, a copyright, or a natural resource you own. So your royalties, a lot of times people hear royalties, they hear that with music. So a lot of artists, or actors, that's normally where you hear your royalties come in, because they produce a song, produce a movie, and they get a check sent to them or deposited into their account every time it plays, or you hear it come on the radio, or you see it on the TV, etc., etc. Now, this next piece of information is very important, because you always want to live in the moment. And when I say live in the moment, you understand that things happen in society every day. You could be good one moment, and you can be in a bad spot the next moment. So you always want to diversify your income, meaning don't put all your eggs in one basket. In order to grow your income, you have to master your understanding of the streams that I've just given you and use them to your advantage. Now, some people are not at the top of where they are right now. So that means you have to understand which stream of income is most easiest to access at this point, and then go from there. So maybe everybody has the first stream of income, which is your earned income. We all have that. And so maybe you haven't created enough capital from your earned income to jump into another income yet. So what would you do? The extra money from your earned income, you will put in to a savings account or something like that, which is your interest income. That's a stream of income. Now, it's a slow moving stream of income depending on where you put it. But it is a stream of income because it's extra money that you did not have, that you didn't have to necessarily work for. You put it in savings and it grew interest over time. And so then you may start with that. And then maybe you come up with a great idea or patent something and you can create a royalty income, meaning you put in the service or the work, you already did the work, and you're just waiting for whenever somebody uses your services for them to send you a check or pay you from that. So you want to always make sure that you are creating different streams of income. I will be doing another video on each different stream and going into greater detail of how you can use these to benefit you. I just wanted to lay the foundation of work on my channel here for this video to let you know what they different streams are. First thing in understanding life is having understanding and knowledge. So you always want to know what exactly you're getting into first before you jump into it. So with this, like I said, I just wanted to dive in and give you examples and definitions of each different stream, and then we can build on it once we master what these streams are and know what they're about. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe to the video. Like I said, reach out to me on my social media. I'll put it all in the description below. Male Complete on Instagram, Complete Lifestyle on Facebook. You guys have a wonderful day.